Hey everyone, Zero JD here with the XBLA fan channel, here to bring you a quick taste of Animus Stand Alone, a very much a Dark Souls light game. I believe it was actually a phone game and now it's over here with us. So I've gotten through a few of these levels. They're mainly, you're running down a very linear corridor, 100% linear, there are no real side paths, and then you fight a boss. There is some that have like, I've encountered one that's an arena, and then there's these areas where you just walk 20 feet forward and fight the boss. As you can see on the top left, I'm a level 9, and I got my various goodies and currencies over here, which I can spend over here at the forge to upgrade stuff, reinforce stuff. I've been rocking this Blades of Echoes that I started with because from so far you take absolutely no damage if you guard, so it's 100% guard. And I got this wind sword here and other kind of stuff here that I can... Oop, I didn't want to do that. I actually wanted to sell these. And of course you got your armor and goodies you can upgrade and all that fun stuff. So let's go and reinforce. Can I not reinforce anything right now? Nope. All right, cool. Those require like armor shards and stuff like that. And of course the black market, which I think is a leftover from the phone game of it, the pay shop, which you can't actually use anything here. You just use gems, which you can't buy. And then of course you have your inventory with all your goodies. And I have this lightning shield. It's nowhere good as this Blade of Echoes. And then my character, you can level up your stats, and then you got your normal stats here, like your critical chance, your like elemental damage, elemental resistance, defense, your poise, and your ability to like poise is essentially just not get staggered. So let's see, let's do a simple level. Let's do this one. So far, most of this has been running down a narrow corridor, killing enemies, getting to a boss, killing that boss, destroying an orb, and moving on. Once in a while, it'll be like, hey, you have to fight this shadow of a fallen warrior, and then you move on. Or the area I'm at now, there's a mini boss, and then there's a big boss. But so far, this game's been fairly easy. I've actually, first thing I did was upgrade my shield fully, and everything is kind of unable to outpace me in damage. If you look at the bottom left, you can actually see the red bar, which is my health. The blue bar is my stamina, which is used when I do attacks. I also have an alternate attack. I have a dodge, and I have the ability to run very slowly. Also, I can block. You'll also see a A and a B down there. If I do A and then hit B, or if I time it correctly, there it is. That's a devastate attack, which does more damage. And of course, you'll see these two little orbs. One of them's a sword, one of them looks kind of like a potion. The potion is self-explanatory. It'll heal yourself. And the sword is actually, it'll fill up as I do damage, and I can use that to buff myself up for a bit. But yeah, so far this has been really easy. And I've been messing stuff up real good. But yeah, it's always these really narrow corridors. The levels probably don't even take like 5 minutes to complete. Pick this up. You'll see me pick stuff up at the bottom right. Keep on moving. When you get to the end, you'll just fight a boss, and then he'll pop out an orb that you can suck up, or you destroy it. Poison guy. So the way you can tell from so far, the elements have been easy to tell because it's green guy is poison kind of stuff. Here's a lady with an item. And there's the boss, and that's about as long as any of the levels have been. Bosses, I'm sorry. Come here, you. I'm gonna pop my super. I'm gonna knock everyone back. If you see me attack them, see that purple bar filling up? That's the stagger meter. If I hit that, if I break that, that'll just put them into a stagger state. And of course, you can backstab enemies if you can get behind them. So the Dark Souls cuddle tactic of waiting until they swing their weapon to get behind them and backstab them does work. And then destroy this orb, and out we go. So this game seems to be based on replaying levels to kind of grind out drops and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and pick this one here. So look at the available drops here. If I want to, I can consecrate this and increase the drop chance of stuff. I think this guy has a particular shield that looked, sword and shield that looked interesting. And once again, I will smack this dude around fairly easily. Some of the bosses have a very nasty habit of being able to knock you down, and it takes just long enough for you to get up for their next attack to knock you back down. It's very annoying. But for a sort of phone game port, this is not terrible. I have played far worse. I got 2 pairs of shoes. Awesome. Let's go to the inventory, see if they're any better than what I have. Nope, they're exactly the same as I have. So I do one more, I should actually be able to level and get to 10 and see what next goodies there are. Alright, let's see. Let's sell everything and see if I can't reinforce anything. There we go. I'm gonna upgrade my pants. So what is... Where is the one I wanted to show? This one's more of a kind of an arena kind of thing. Kind of run into the middle and enemies like swarm you. Not really swarm you. They come in 1 to 2 to 3 at a time very nicely. But again, I'm very overpowered for this. But I don't think very much is going to change in the grand scheme of gameplay. I'm sure at the very end there'll be a boss and then I'll move to another thing. It looks like that the game is divided into days according to the achievements, because it's like complete day 1, complete day 2, complete day 3. So I'm guessing once I clear everything here, day 1 will end and then I'll roll on to the next area. But yeah, it's very much just Dark Souls light. Not that difficult. And it doesn't look that terrible. It does very much have the Dark Souls aesthetic, though. Come over here. This epic music when there's so little threat to me. I haven't seen any indication of magic, just like they've been great swords, lances and shields, sword and shield, those little arm weapons. Ooh, what? Apparently I just committed magic or something, because I just lost track of where I was. So when you pop this, bam. So if you die and you have revives, you just come back with full health and full potion charge, which is makes the game a lot easier, because you start out with 3 and they're fairly cheap. And they're dead. And then I should get an achievement for doing this. Get to level 10. But yeah, it seems very much like you're going to be replaying levels, waiting for drops and stuff like that. La. Look at all those goodies. There's level 10. Let's go to my character and see what we got. So we got stamina charge rate, rage, guard. I haven't really taken any damage. So stamina, I've not really needed that. Let's put some points into guard, or the rage charge, because that really kind of breaks it. Dodge distance, speed. So none of those I really want. Alright. I like how it tells you each time, like, once you sell this, you can't get it back. Like, no duh. But yeah, that's Animus Stand Alone. I am here now. You kind of go like around through here, and then it has like these side things here. But yeah, it's interesting. And they show you, like, and there's like stars for levels and everything like that. This is the first one. You can get all of these goodies down in here. Where's that sword that I wanted? Is it here? Yeah, like right there. Like, look on that, like the right side there. That looks like an awesome sword and shield. But yeah, that's Animus Stand Alone. I am ZeroJD. This is the XBLA Fans channel. This is very much a sort of light version of Dark Souls, if you want that. It's not bad, actually. It feels like it's going to get really repetitive. And I don't think like this is the end of it here. It feels like maybe it'll like flip over and maybe go to a new area, or maybe like a lot more of these little like sections will open up or something like that. But I am ZeroJD. This is the XBLA Fans channel. Ooh, the start and select button do the exact same thing. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Oh, wait, one more thing. I wanted to, since this will be a fun way to try it out, I'll show off this. Let's go and do the one that I already finished. We'll kill a few enemies with the lightning sword and shield. He always does this at the beginning of it. And there's cutscenes introducing enemies and stuff like that. Alright, come here, you. Yeah, it doesn't do as much damage. yeah, and whammo. I'm guessing if I got my elemental damage up, or if I found something that was actually weak to it. But there's no real indication of like what's weak against what or anything like that. So I just have to kind of guess. And the enemy variety has actually has been different. It's not the exact same enemies over and over again. So there's also that to kind of shout out. But yeah, there's that. And if you want to leave, you just hit A and you leave and you strike the enemies one last time. But that's Animus Stand Alone, and I am ZeroJD. This is the XBLA Fans channel. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.